up, you guys? It's your girl Ty here, and welcome back to my channel. So y'all, I know it's been forever since I've recorded a freaking makeup tutorial, and honestly I'm excited because I got some new stuff and I'm gonna play with y'all. One of the things, hold on, I just gotta give y'all a little moment, okay? I finally got my hands on Miss Jackie. Finally got my hands on Jackie, okay? Miss Jackie Aina, LaBronze, Black Friday, it was $6, bitch, so you know I got it. LaBronze was $6. I tried to get La Peach too, but by the time I went to check out, La Peach was sold out, baby. So I just got my hands on LaBronze James. I just got my hands on LaBronze. So we're gonna definitely be using this in today's tutorial. And yeah, I'm gonna just show y'all how to get a level 10, a season 10, you know, beat. Like Makeup Shayla would say, I'm about to take this beat to the next level. So if y'all wanna find out how to take your beats to the next level, keep on watching. All right, y'all, so my face has already been cleaned. I did, you know, my cleanser, put on a mask, my toner, my moisturizer, so my skin is feeling luscious, hunty. I need my chapstick, so hold on, okay? I need your chapstick. And y'all, I just want to address this broken nail, so just ignore it throughout this tutorial, okay? Let's just address it before it becomes an issue, okay? First thing first, I like to start with my brows. Like I said, my face has already been moisturized and cleansed, so I can go ahead and start on my brows. So lately I have been using a new brow product, and it is the ColourPop Brow Boss. I got two different colors. One of them is in brunette, and then this one is in soft black. Now, the brunette color is the darkest brown color that they have, but it's still too light for my skin tone. I feel like somebody who's lighter could probably get away with using this, but me, you can barely see it. Like, I have to go in with a darker powder when I use it. But the soft black is kind of like the perfect color for me. It still could be a little bit darker and more intense, but I kind of like the way this gives me a more natural brow. So we're gonna be using this. We're actually gonna be using both, and I'm gonna show y'all how. This is a full talk through detailed tutorial. I know y'all be like, y'all tired of my sped up tutorials where I just kind of either do a voiceover or I'll comment stuff down below, but y'all know I'm gonna actually talk y'all through this one, like full on talk through tutorial. Comb through the brows. I learned a new technique for my brows too, y'all, so this is just all new, okay? So starting with the soft black, I just like to go ahead and outline my brow. I hope y'all can see. Right, go ahead and outline the bottom and the top. See how I said it's very soft, like it's a very soft pencil as opposed to like the Anastasia pencil where it's like very pigmented, you know, which like that pencil is great, don't get me wrong, but this pencil is only $5, y'all. So if you want a budget, this is for you, okay? That's why we're using this, because this is budget friendly makeup, drugstore season 10 beat, okay? Don't think you gotta go out and spend $300-400 on products to get that celebrity foundation look, okay? I'm gonna show you how to get it. And we're gonna do like a tally of how much all the products that I used in this video cost. And we starting right here, this is $5, okay? So, I just went ahead and did my line on the top and the bottom, and I connected it. Now I can just kind of fill in the tail. Now, good thing for me is that I already have full brows. So a pencil that's a little bit finer isn't gonna hurt me because I just use it to just kind of fill in the sparse areas and even them out. So now I'm going in with the brown, the brunette, and I'm taking that in the front of the brow and I'm just gonna start filling it in and like kind of drag it into the black. And then just go ahead and brush everything out and together. So we should be looking like this at this point, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and do the other brow and then I'll be right back. All right, so now that we got our brows on, we're gonna go ahead and carve them out. To do that, I like to use two different concealers, one that's a little bit deeper and one that adds some highlights. So for this look, I'm going to be using the Makeup Revolution Conceal and Define Concealer. This is in the shade C13. It's a little bit darker. It's like the perfect concealer, honestly. My perfect concealer shade. It looks like that. And then also, I'm going to be using a little bit of a lighter concealer. And this is the LA Girl Pro Conceal in the shade Fawn. So I'm only using a little bit of this one, so I'm gonna just put a little dot. So now I'm gonna take my angled brush. Some people like to use a flat brush. I do have a flat brush right here. You can use whichever one. I've just gotten comfortable using the angle brush, so that's what I'm gonna use. This is a brush from ALA Studio, Shot Miss A. It was like a set that I got for about 10 bucks, so yeah, y'all. Again, we ain't gotta use expensive brushes, but that brush that I have is Morphe. Morphe has very nice quality, affordable brushes as well. So taking some of that deeper concealer first, the Makeup Revolution, I'm putting that on this, and I'm just gonna go ahead and outline my brow. And then once I get it at the shape that I like, I add a little bit more concealer and I just start to drag it down. Right? Now I'm gonna go in with that Fawn concealer and just use a little bit. And at that high point where my arch is, I'm gonna add the Fawn. All right, so you should have something like this. Now I'm gonna just go back into that darker concealer and just carve out the top. All right, so you should look something like that. I'm gonna go ahead and do the other brow and come back because I want it to set. Because that's another part of the season 10 beat. This concealer needs to sit a little bit before we blend her out, okay? All right, so now we got our brows on. We can go back and fix them a little bit more, but we just got the basics. Now I'm gonna take a blending brush, and instead of like swiping, we're just gonna push this product in and make sure it's nice and blended. All right, so that's that part. Now I know y'all probably think we're done. You got your brows on, we're done. That's season 5, boo. We on season 10, okay? So what we're gonna do now is I'm going to take some translucent powder. This is my Laura Mercier powder. Open her up. We just need a little bit, not a lot. Not a lot, just like I literally only put a little bit in there. And I'm just taking a fluffy brush, like any blending brush, and I'm gonna dab into the translucent powder, and I'm gonna set my eyebrows with it, okay? We setting the brows, sis. To ensure that your brows don't go nowhere. And I'm also gonna set like right up under here too. then just lightly brush it through. Lightly, lightly, lightly. Now, we're not gonna leave them like this, but this is good enough for now. We can move on to our next step, okay? So now we got our brows on. I don't know, I've been sitting here this whole time trying to figure out, do I want to do an eyeshadow look or not? Eyeshadow or not? Eyeshadow or not? But I think we're gonna skip on the eyeshadow because I really want y'all to get into the face, because I feel like eyeshadow is easy. But you know, like you can, there's so many eyeshadow tutorials, y'all. This is just all about face. So I'm gonna just take some more of that concealer, this one, and I'm gonna just set my lids. I'm not putting any shadow on, but I just want my eyelids to be the same color as the rest of my face. So I'm just putting a little bit of concealer over my lids, okay? I don't want there to be like no color right there, because then you'll look crazy, and we don't want to look crazy. And make sure it's blended nice and smooth, because we are gonna set this. And so if it's not smooth, it's gonna look crazy. Now I'm gonna go in with like a sponge and just make sure that's nice and blended. With the translucent powder, just a little bit. We don't need a lot. We can just set that. That's that for now. We're done with our brows. We can go ahead and move on to the face. So first things first is we want to go ahead and get our primer on. So today I'm going to be using the Benefit Professional primer because my face is a little tricky right now, and we want everything to look as minimized as possible because we're trying to get super flawless looks. So we're going to use this because it's going to minimize my pores and everything. So I'm gonna just take a little bit of this and put it on my finger, just about like that much, and we're gonna dab that up under our eyes. I really like to just focus this product like in the T-zone area, so under my eyes, in those little creases right here, all over my nose. And notice how I'm pushing the product and not like rubbing. And again, we're just pushing. Okay, so now that we have that on, I'm gonna spray over it with my Mario Badescu spray. And I'm gonna let it all sit and melt together before I put my foundation on. So now this is dewy skin friendly because I have dry skin, so I like my makeup to look as dewy as possible because my skin's already dry. So we got that sprayed on, and you just want to let that sit and, you know, melt all together. Now we can go in with our foundations. So for today, I'm going to be using two different foundations. I'm going to be mixing the Makeup Forever HD foundation and my Trusty Dusty Fenty foundation. The reason why I always like to use this foundation in my tutorials, I have several, but in my tutorials, I try to stick to this one because it's very affordable, but it's still like high end and it's well known, so why not? And plus, black owned, I'm gonna always support my girl Riri. But I am gonna be mixing these two because this is a little bit too red now that it's, yeah, now it's like fall, winter time. It's just a little bit too red for me. This is definitely my summer color. This is definitely my summer shade. And then my Makeup Forever is a little bit more neutral, so it'll bring it on down and melt it together, okay? So I'm gonna go ahead and apply my foundation. Couple pumps here and there. Okay. And then I'm also going to take the Makeup Forever foundation. Just use this to do it. I'm just adding that on. And as you can see, this one, the Rihanna foundation is definitely red, and this one is way more neutral. See that? So these two together are like the perfect match, you know? Now I'm just gonna take my little stippling brush and go ahead and start blending everything in. And I like to use a brush first because it allows me to spread the product and place the product exactly where I want it. And then I could go in with the sponge and just like make sure that it's super flawless and you know, make sure you get up in that hair line. Make sure you get that neck. Now I'm gonna take my sponge and I'm just gonna soak her up with my Mario Badescu. And then we're gonna just blend, blend, blend. So now we got our foundation on and we're looking nice and flat. We're gonna go ahead and add some dimension to our face. So going back in with our concealer, this is, like I said, the Makeup Revolution in C13. I'm gonna take that and I'm gonna put it right up under here, making sure to connect it to my nose, like that. And then bring it out. And that's it, all right? And then we're gonna do bridge of the nose, of course, our chin, and up here. Now, before we blend that out, we're gonna let it sit, okay? That's another part of season 10. We don't just go straight into the blending. We gotta let her sit, okay? We gotta let her get tacky. We gotta let her get to the maximum coverage that she can get, okay? I'm gonna go ahead and start on my contour. For my contour, I'm using the Bobbi Brown foundation stick. This is probably the most expensive thing that I'm using in this tutorial. Is this Bobbi Brown foundation stick in the shade Espresso. So now, season 5, you contour just like right here, right? No. Season 10, we need to be snatched, honey. So season 10 contour, where it would go right here, we're gonna take it up a little bit higher and then drag her down because we want our cheeks to be like super snatched, okay? So my normal highlight, or excuse me, my normal contour will go somewhere around here, but I'm gonna place it up there and just like that. We bringing her up and a little bit closer to the mouth area, okay? Of course, you know, we do our forehead. I like a lot of forehead. Jawline. And I'm gonna go back with this brush for my nose. Now, a season 10 contoured nose, let me show y'all, let me put this down. A season 10 contoured nose, you wanna start like where your brow is. Like you wanna make sure that your contour is coming from like that high point of your brow on down. Like it's a bone right here that you should be able to like follow when you're doing your contour. So we're not just gonna place it here. We're gonna bring that contour all the way up into our eye area. So I'm gonna show y'all. So first thing I like to do is just kind of place it right here so you can feel where that bone is. Drag her down, okay? and then drag her on up into that eyebrow area. You see that? Other side. Right where you feel that bone, that's where you want to go. You want to go here. Bring her down. Okay, and then you want to bring her back up into this eyebrow area, okay? Now that's a season 10 contour, sweetheart. 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 Use a sponge. We're gonna dab, dab, dab her. Let me spray her a little bit. We just gonna dab her on up. Bring it as close to the mouth as you can. Just blend it on out and towards your mouth. You don't want to add no product right there because it's going to be too harsh, but you will have enough product left over on your sponge to be able to achieve that. They're going to see that, okay? You're going to see that I lost 10 pounds, period, okay? Touch my sponge. And again, we're gonna wet her up. Wet her up, hunty. And we can go ahead and start blending our under eye area. Blending our highlighted area. Now we're gonna go on with our second layer, back in with this Fawn, only a little bit just to highlight some more, just like right up under there. Just a little bit, just so it could be, you know, nice and bright. And that we don't have to let sit. We can go right in and just start blending her. All right, so this is where things get kicked up to the next level, okay? This is how you really go from looking wet to season 10B, okay? We can't leave our face like this. We can't be looking wet. That's out. That's out, sis. That's out. So this is what we gonna do. We gonna take a powder, a pressed powder that is the shade of your highlight. So this is my color, but whatever your color is, you're gonna find you a powder. This is the Black Radiance True Complexion Soft Focus Finishing Powder. This is a great drugstore powder. I compare it to the Sephora Micro Smooth, which I have as well. And this is a great drugstore version of that. The Sephora Micro Smooth powder, I think it's like 20 bucks. This is $5 at Walmart, y'all. So use this, okay? So I'm gonna go back in with my brush, excuse me, my sponge, and I'm gonna just dab everything just to make sure it's nice and blended. Make sure it's blended before I do this step. Then I'm gonna take my sponge, tap it into the powder, and go back in and set that. Just like that. You see? That's just the first step, though. That's just the first step, y'all. This is the first step. I told you this is level 10. Okay? Now you want to go in with that powder and make sure everything is nice and set with the powder first, okay? Set it with a pressed powder first. All the highlighted areas. So, I'm going here, here, and here with the pressed powder. Okay? Now, we still need to we still need more. Like, you need more. You need to make sure that this makeup ain't going nowhere, okay? So I'm gonna go in with my air spun powder, y'all. This is my favorite translucent powder. When they say translucent, they mean translucent, okay? I love, love, love this powder, y'all. I got Laura. Y'all know I got Auntie Laura. Y'all know. But this, $5 at Walmart. Look, come on, sis. So I'm gonna just put some of this in the top, like so. I'm gonna go ahead and dab my sponge in there and then dab the excess off on my hand, and we can go ahead and set. Just like that. A matte brown eyeshadow, and I have this little palette that I got. It's so raggedy, y'all. I'm embarrassed to even show y'all. I ain't even gonna show you, but it's just a regular like little cheap palette that I got like off of Amazon, and it has a darker color. So I'm just mixing 2 shades and just doop, 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 doop. All right, now this has set long enough. Y'all know I don't really like to bake too much because my skin's already dry, so I try to keep as much moisture as possible. So now we're gonna go back in with our powder, okay, our colored powder. Take our brush, this is the e.l.f. small taper brush, tapping that into the powder, tapping off the excess, and we're gonna sweep this powder right on away. So if you ever find that you're getting flashback from your translucent powders, try to use a tinted powder on your brush when you're sweeping away the excess. That way you keep the color that's on your face. See y'all, I'm telling you, this is season 10. This is season 10. This is season 10, honey. Now, I did not blend out my nose contour, so I'm gonna just take a fluffy like eyeshadow brush and just kind of blend that out a little bit more. The other color that I have in this powder, which is the Soft Focus Finishing Powder. This one is in milk chocolate. The other one I used was golden almond. This is milk chocolate, so I'm gonna use this all over my face. And I'm gonna take this big fluffy brush and I'm gonna put this powder all over my face. Okay, y'all, look. Season 10, bitch. Season 10, bitch. Season 10, okay? Season 10. Now that everything is on and we looking real casket ready because my face is powdered down, honey, I'm gonna go ahead and take my Mario Badescu spray and drench my face. Okay? Now, while that's drying, I'm gonna go ahead and go in with my LaBronze. My LaBronze highlight from Artist Couture. And with this, you only need a little bit, so I'm literally only gonna use what fell off in the cap. I'm gonna take the same brush that I used to do my under eye stuff. I'm gonna just kind of dust it off a little bit. Tap, tap, tap into it. Y'all see how much is on there. I'm gonna dab off the excess, but I ain't wasting it because I'm gonna put it right here. And a season 10 highlight, honey, don't go up here. A season 10 highlight goes here. Just like that. We're gonna blend her. Blend her, blend her. Okay. She's there. She's making an appearance. You know, she's here. She's here. She's walked into the building. She's fashionably late, you know. She's here though. She's here. So now we're gonna give ourselves a little bit of a concentrated highlight. So I'm gonna go into my Anastasia Beverly Hills contour kit, and I'm gonna take this summer shade, okay, because it's lighter, because we want our highlight to be booming, and we just gonna place it like right in the middle. Ooh! 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 And you know we gotta give ourselves a little under eye situation, okay? Because it's not season 10 without a bra bone highlight, okay? Whoo! You see her. She's in the building. So now I'm gonna go back in with this. And then follow it up with our Urban Decay All Nighter spray. Okay? And we wanna let her melt. We gonna let her melt, honey. We gonna let her melt. Melt, bitch. Melt. So y'all, that is that. I'm gonna go ahead and pop some lashes on and I'll be right back. All right, y'all, I'm back. I have put on my lashes. Do y'all like these lashes? These are my own personal lashes that are going to be launching next year. So get a good look, baby. Get a good look. Okay? Get a good look. Get a good look, honey. All right, so now we gotta do our lips. Y'all know I'm a new lip type of gal. So I'm gonna take this little cheap lip liner that I got from, where's my mirror? I'm taking this cheap little lip liner that I got from the beauty supply and outline my lip. Too light, so I'm gonna take a darker brown pencil and just on the edges I'm gonna deepen it up a little bit like that. Now I'm gonna take, this is a Wet n Wild lipstick, it's called Bare It All. We're gonna put her right in the center. Now, I'm loving the way that matte looks, but y'all know matte is season 7 and we're at what? Season 10. So this is like a iridescent lip gloss, y'all. When you see what this do to this lip, Hold on. Clutch your pearls, sis. Clutch your pearls, okay? It's an iridescent lip gloss. Season 10, bitch. So that is it. I hope you guys enjoyed this tutorial. I hope you guys learned something new today. I really had fun doing this, and my face, honey. Season 10, bitch. Season 10. Okay. But yeah, y'all, so that's it for this tutorial. I hope you guys really enjoyed it. I will link everything that I used in the description box below. Be sure to give this video a big thumbs up if you enjoyed it. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. Let me know what else you want to see on my channel. Make sure you guys are also keeping up with Vlogmas, because I got a vlog dropping today as well. The vlog will go up before this video, of course, but the vlog is also going to be dropping. Sure, y'all are all caught up. Go over there, watch all my vlogs, watch me do nothing and just be me and just be funny, and you know. Yes, and again, you know, hope you guys enjoyed, and I'll see y'all in my next video. Bye.
Kiki, do you love me? Are you riding? Say you never ever leave from beside me, 'cause I want you and I need you.